Homelessness is devastating communities across LA County. Tonight, 75,000 people will not sleep in a warm bed, but in a car, a temporary shelter, or even on the street. And 6,230 of them are children. That is why, since 1985, Door of Hope has been working to end homelessness, one family at a time. Our Christ-centered mission empowers families facing homelessness to transform their lives through transitional housing and homelessness prevention services. Since we started this work 39 years ago, Door of Hope has been a lifeline for over 1,700 families facing homelessness in northeastern LA County. And yet, more and more parents and children are impacted by homelessness each year.
Door of Hope currently has 4 shelters for unhoused families. We have capacity for 36 families at a time, but we can only shelter 1 family for every 23 families we have to turn away. Last year, we received 505 calls for help from families that we couldn't shelter because we were full. So the board knew that we wanted to grow, and as we thought about where, we had a wish list. We wanted the shelter to be close to our current shelters for efficiency. We wanted a really large lot so that we could build an addition to accommodate more families. And we wanted an off-market seller who was willing to give us the time with the city of Pasadena for due diligence. And so about a couple months into that search process, we got a very unexpected call from Reverend Andy Bales, who said, "Hey, why don't you come take a look at my house?" And it was truly an answer to prayer.
When we became empty nesters, even before, I thought, wow, I'd love to help with the homelessness crisis. And when Bonnie gave me my orders about moving back to Iowa, it really became urgent that I connect with the Door of Hope and make it possible for families with children to be able to escape the streets.
Our plan to shelter more involves adding 10,000 square feet to build 20 private units for 20 families, which will shelter about 30 families each year. Shared downstairs area will provide families with both independence and a sense of community. Upstairs, private bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms will cater to families of all sizes, whether single parents or 2-parent families. The size of this new shelter makes it not only our largest site, but also our most efficient and cost-effective. And as a result of this new site, Door of Hope will increase its shelter capacity from serving 65 families a year at 4 shelters to nearly 100 families annually across 5 shelters. That's well over 200 children spared from the trauma of homelessness. While sheltering families who have already lost their homes is desperately needed and is core to our mission, keeping families at risk of homelessness in their homes is equally important. Our homelessness prevention program boasts 96% success rate, keeping families housed, while holistic services help them increase income, saving, and regain self-sufficiency. Without Door of Hope, $128,000 is spent on emergency services for homeless families, while our prevention service costs only $5,000 per family. Each year, Door of Hope is hoping to scale up this program by 10% annually. This incremental growth means we can prevent homelessness for nearly 300 families by 2027.
It was an ongoing situation with my estranged husband, with mental health and with addiction and everything. He ended up walking out on us. I reached out after being in this extreme situation where his husband's gone, 5 kids. He left us with 3 months rent. I was just in a state of survival. So when you guys stepped in, I finally had some hope.
As we set out with this ambitious goal to serve more families than ever before, we seek your support. Our comprehensive plan to shelter more and prevent more is a substantial undertaking requiring a $10 million budget. We are grateful to our campaign cabinet and generous anchor gifts to the campaign. which include over $2 million contributed by our board, $1 million contributed by David and Catherine Lee, as well as support from our community partners, including the City of Pasadena, LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger's office, the Pasadena Community Foundation, Ann Pepper's Foundation, and many other generous partners. We hope you will consider joining us as we embark on this transformative journey. Your support will make a lasting impact on the lives of those facing homelessness, providing hope, healing, and a pathway to a brighter future. Join us in turning hope into a reality.
And nobody does this work better than the Door of Hope. Nobody has the success in prevention of homelessness like the Door of Hope. Nobody has the success of launching a family and keeping them launched like the Door of Hope. And I just couldn't think of a better group to connect with and sell our house to than the Door of Hope. So really, it's a dream come true.